Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Wednesday, January 14th, 2026. Hey, if you're new to the Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us. Subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Hey, we got Alessandro joining me today. We got Ron with me today. Gonna get to the slate. Pretty good action, I think. We got a loaded college basketball card again. We got 4 on the ice. We got some NBA as well. So, hey, I'm looking forward to the hump day edition of the Happy Hour. Look forward to it. Glad you're here, Wendy. As always, we'll head over to the camp and see how they're doing. And then we'll get right to those plays. Head over to Alessandro. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you're joining us on the Happy Hour.
Yeah, I had to hop in, guys. No look ahead show last night. It was a rough day, man. I was honestly a little PO'd. No excuses, though. I'll be back on this tonight here for the look ahead show, but also here joining in on Happy Hour a little bit more frequently, ready to get in today's action. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Looking forward to it. I got waxed yesterday, so all right. Looking for a bounce back day. Some of those, right? Yeah, good old NBA, right? It's like one of those. Who knew that? I had thought that when I said, watch out, LeBron might play. He can't miss any more games, otherwise he won't get any trophies or any awards. And, well, we'll see what happens there. But he definitely decided he should play. Luka decided he should play. Everybody decided they should play on the Lakers. All of a sudden, last minute, that line quickly flipped around and shot up to like 2.5. I even see some threes, but anyways, old NBA. How you doing, Ron?
I'm pretty good. It was 2-2 for me yesterday, man. You got to feel for Giannis, man. You could just see him on the bench. He is just upset. You got to get rid of this guy. I had the Bucks last night, and then that horrible bad beat with Montreal last night. That was just brutal, man. Up 2-0 going to the third and give up 2 in the third. And then they even got a power play in the 4-on-3 in overtime, and we got through that, but then they scored right after that, right before a shoot. You know, Rod, though, I think we go to a shootout. I think Thompson's the better goalie anyway. I think we lose it anyway. So,
you never know.
That's what happens. Did start the day with a nice Bundesliga win there with RB Leipzig, so I'm happy to go. Let's go 1-0 today. Let's start it out.
Nice. Let's get to it. Hey, we got some NHL action. As we said, only 4 games on the slate, so let's get to those 4 games on the slate. We got Seattle taking on New Jersey. We got the Flyers in to take on Buffalo. Ottawa in the back-to-back spot, ending their losing streak, grabbing a win last night, coming in here to take on the Rangers. We got the Vegas Golden Knights in to take on LA. And over to Ron to get us started in the NHL. What do you got?
Yeah, I got a couple premiums tonight. My NHL Blue Line best bet on that first game, Seattle and Jersey. Won't touch that one right now. But looking at the Philadelphia Flyers and Buffalo Sabres, you know, Buffalo got that loss. Now they're going to get back in business here. They're still 8-1 as a home favorite. Their last 9. I just can't trust this Flyers team on the road. Looks like a good dog price, but I still like Buffalo here to get it done. So give me the Buffalo Sabres on the money line.
Head on over to Alessandro. What do you like here in the NHL?
All right, I'll touch on a couple of these. People asking about Kraken here in the chat. At least Whiskers is. Yeah, I could get on the Kraken. Playing a little bit solid on the road, 11-11 on the road this year, 50-50 hockey. Both of these teams trend to the under. What Kraken are 17-25-2 to the under. Devils 19-26 to the under. You take out that 9-goal debacle there from Markstrom, and it actually hasn't been that bad. A 2.125 goals allowed last 8. Again, if you take that Islander outing out, I think both of these goalies have a good little game here. I'll take the under, and yes, I do lean to the dog here with the Kraken. Then I got to roll my Rangers, man. It's do or die at this point. Not playing well. They are trending to the under this year. A lot of people like the under in this game. I'm not mad at it necessarily, but this one wouldn't surprise me here to see some goals out of the Rangers offense. It's needed. Then I'm seeing a late change here, possibly as far as I'm seeing Reiner here in goal now for the Senators. Again, this guy's making his first appearance this year. His last 11 starts, this is dating back to last season, 3.45 goals allowed, 3.45 goals allowed there in his last 11 starts. I don't know what, 37 years old here, Rod. I can't really get behind him here. I'm on the Rangers in that one. And then I do have a premium pick in that Golden Knights game tonight. Should be a good one there against the Kings. Kings actually have gotten the better of the Golden Knights here last 10 meetings, 6-4. Excited to see that one, a little bit of a West Coast rivalry there.
Right, should be a good matchup there in that one going. You look at this Ottawa team, though, hey, revenging, right? Because I think they lost to the Rangers earlier this year. If I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. Sure, that's what I see. Yeah, 4-2 was the game in Ottawa as well. So Ottawa, when they going in for revenge, even on the back-to-back spot, they're 10-2 to the over. So it's 6. I kind of lean to an over in that one. Tough slate here on the card. Definitely, I'm on the other side. I like the Flyers here in this one against Buffalo. It's just, hey, both these squads playing not bad hockey. Buffalo 8-2 last 10 games, right? They ended their losing. They had a little bit of a losing streak going. Snapped that. And you look what the Flyers have been doing. Playing good hockey. 3 games above 500 on the road. Both these things have seen over. The over's been crazy head to head. Do we see an under sneak in there? I think I've been on the under or the over a few places today looking at this game. It feels like everybody's on the over, and it might sneak to the under. But for me, I think the Flyers grabbed the win. They've won 3 of the last 5. I like them here in this spot. You give me a little bit of plus price. Tough last 2 games. They need to get it going as well. And you played the Leafs, who are picking up their game. No shame in that. And then going against the Tampa squad that's been lights out. Also, the Flyers getting back a couple defense guys back into the mix. I think that's huge. Some bruiser guys, as they say, that will turn this Flyers squad into a defensive bunch. So I like the Flyers here still. Give me Philadelphia in this one at the plus price. Hey, that wraps up this NHL segment. Let's head on over to the next spot. Let's do some college basketball. We'll split it into 2 spots here since we got such a big college basketball slate. So we'll go from all the early ones, which kicks off at 6 p.m. Eastern, and we'll go all the way through to the 7:30 p.m. Eastern games. Head on over to Alessandro to get us started here in the college basketball. What do you like?
All right, just 1 second, pulling all these games up. First one I liked here was Wofford. I was expecting a -3.5. It is a little bit inflated now to -5.5, but I just can't get on Chattanooga at all there. That's first game of the day. I mean, there's VCU Rhode Island. VCU starting to drop down to -2.5. Little scary there. I like VCU. I like Wofford in those 2 early games. I don't know. Starting to climb here. Iowa as well, +10.5. I can make a case for the dog here. I get it. Purdue's top 5 team in the country. Very tough place to play. We've seen Iowa State go in there and beat them outright. I'm not saying Iowa can do that, but I definitely think they can hang within 10 points. I'll take the Iowa Hawkeyes there. All over Xavier as well. The +1.5 here I'll take, or the money line, whatever you guys prefer. Just simply think they're the better team here against this Butler squad. It's really just Finley Bizjack and I don't know, maybe Ajayi's a little bit of a good player as well, but undersized. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Butler this year. And as far as the 4 o'clock, Kentucky, LSU, 2 teams underperforming this year. LSU still missing this guard. I could get on Kentucky here, laying the 3.5 on the road with those Kentucky Wildcats. And then the last one here, Colorado, this one getting up to +8.5. I don't know why this is such a big line. I get it. Cincinnati won last year, 68-62. I don't know. To me, a lot of talent still on this Colorado Buffalo squad. Isaiah Johnson, the NBA lottery type pick here. A lot of bigs on this Colorado squad, enough size to compete. They should be able to hang within this 8.5 points. Definitely a sprinkle on the +310 money line with those Colorado Buffaloes.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here, college basketball wise?
Yeah, I'm the other way on that Butler game. They just too much offense and too much rebounding. I just don't see Xavier hanging in there. I think we got a nice little money line price -120. So I'll take Butler to win that one. Also look at High Point. They're just the better team. I know Winthrop actually, I think they started out as the favorite this morning. It's flipped all the way to -2.5. Another money line winner there, I think, with High Point. Moving on to my game, the Auburn Tigers and Missouri Tigers. Auburn's coming off that big win, and I know they're pissed off because of that Texas A&M loss, but Missouri, we've seen what they do at home, and Florida went in there and got smacked up. So I'm going to take Missouri plus 1.5 at home in that one. I agree with Alessandro. This is do or die for Kentucky. If you can't beat the LSU Tigers, then you don't need to be an SEC powerhouse. So this is their time to shine here. I think they get it done. And look at one of the best teams in the Missouri Valley Conference. That's Illinois State. They're laying 6.5 at the Sycamores. I'll take Illinois State in that
one. And for me in the early block of games, first one I like that we were looking at, I like the over Iowa and Purdue. I think both these teams can get up and down the court. 145 seems a little light. I think I put this into the 150s is where I capped this. So 145, all right, give me the over in that matchup. Another one I like Boston U here. I think they win by double digits. Don't like Lehigh. Lehigh on the road, 1-7 out on the road. 3-5 against that number. 4.5 is definitely not enough. You need at least double digits there for Lehigh to hang with the Terriers at home. Give me Boston U there. Another one I like in the spot is, where is it? Moving up on, I think Auburn gets their first win here. I know all I've heard all day is Mizzou. Got back your own squad here in this one. Come on, Ron. Get your Auburn hat on. Put it on top of your head and get it.
Well, remember, I grew up in Kansas City. I was a Missouri Tigers fan. I went to Norm Stewart's basketball camp. So.
So then you're like you're
That's a tough one there.
Then you can't clearly stay with a clearly state of mind who's going to win this.
That was the old Big Eight.
Then you're like your heart is like I like this team and I like this team, so I'm like I like both.
I hated when they came to the SEC. They were Big Eight. That was my team. Yeah.
Auburn needs to get some wins, and I think this is one they get. I think they come in here and grab themselves a win. Everybody's I hear all over the Tigers here in this one, but it'll be the Auburn Tigers to get the win. Give me the road team to finally punch their ticket and grab their first road win of the season there on that one. And I like the over between Kentucky and LSU. I don't think any defense played in that one. 152 is too light. I'll take the over. I think we get to the 160s in that one. And then one more. Where is it? Niagara on the road? No, not betting Niagara on the road. Canisius at home here, 6-1, 4-2 against the number. And they are the better team. It's a funky line. Why is it only a -2? I'm not going to overthink it. It might be low fruit, but I'm going to grab it. Give me Canisius, lay the 2. I think they easily whoop it up on Niagara in that one. Hey, that wraps up the early block of college basketball. We'll do from 8 p.m. Eastern all the way right on through to the late night game, which we see Duke taking on Cal to, well, I guess there's 2 games that kick off at 11 p.m. tonight because we also got Duke taking Cal and then TCU taking on BYU. Any late night college basketball action? I think that's where all the meat is in the night's action. What do you got, Ron?
Yeah, I'm going to look at BYU. I think they lay the wood here. It's -13.5 for a reason. I know TCU, Jamie's been playing well with this team, but I still like BYU. Just a better, mature squad, if you will. Remember, those guys are an older group because they do their missions and things like that at BYU. So look at them, and then I'm going to look at Texas Tech. Lay that wood. They're just a different team when they're playing at home. Utah, I don't trust them out on the road. That defense giving up almost 81 points a game. This could go a high-scoring game. It's only 159.5, but I think that's way too low as well. Give me the over in that one. Vanderbilt going into Texas. Vanderbilt's got a real test tonight, and Texas went into Coleman in Alabama and actually beat Alabama this weekend. I think Vanderbilt's still the better team, but we're going to see how they are on the road. But statistically, looks like all Vanderbilt to me in that one. And Arkansas, after getting blown out by Auburn Tigers, I think they get a weak team in the South Carolina Gamecocks. So I think they take care of business in that one.
I don't know, Alessandro, what do you like here in the late night college basketball?
Man, I'm going against one of these teams I like. Wyoming's been making us a little bit of money this year. I'm going to go to San Diego State here, lay the 2 on the road. Just simply think they're the better team. I get it. Wyoming's, done some nice things this year, but I got to go with San Diego State there, -2. And then another one, North Carolina. This one's actually rose up to -4.5. I'm seeing. I got this one in at -2.5, -2 with North Carolina. Another one. They got to remove the Jordan Brand if they can't beat Stanford here. I get it. They're traveling on the road, but just head and shoulders better. Expecting a big performance out of Trimble and Martin and the rest of this North Carolina crew. So, yes, give me North Carolina Tar Heels there. I don't know, Ron. I kind of like Vanderbilt. I get it. Undefeated on the road. We just saw an undefeated team lose last night. I don't know. I just think – I know Texas looked good the other day against Bama, but I still will say Sean Miller doesn't have all the guys he wants there just quite yet at this Texas Longhorn program. I get it at home, undefeated team coming in, but I think it's, just enough of a number that I wouldn't mind laying here with Vanderbilt -4.
No, I'm with you.
That done. And then an over as well in that game I'm not mad at. Yes, I can see plenty of offense, high-pace action in Vandy and Texas. And then I think the only other one, really just the Nevada, that's starting to get down, though. I liked it at +14.5. I'm seeing 13s, 12s, and a halves with the Nevada Wolfpack. Again, Utah State's been another juggernaut, beating teams by double digits. I think they actually have a test here tonight. I get it there at home, but I like Nevada getting all those points.
Yeah, I mean, aside of that, I'll take that up to like 20. I think Utah whoops them. I love Utah State there in that spot. They got the squad to do it exactly at home on that home court. Once they start rolling and they make things real tough for the opponent coming in, nothing like Steve Alford to coach you right out of a cover or right out of a big, giant blowout win. There, Utah State. Arizona State. Arizona State can hang. No. Not at all. This Arizona squad is for real. Watch out for these guys. They can roll. Some of these numbers that they've been having to lay have been pretty big. I'll lay it here. I think they roll their in-state rivalry. I mean, Arizona in that one. I'm going to go to this side. I like TCU here, plus the 13. I think that's crazy number. Talk about disrespect to a TCU team that, hey, out on the road, they did lose, but they had to go into the bounce house, and they did get a cover in that game versus Kansas earlier this year in that game on the road. So I think they can come in here to BYU. You're getting them 13. Got to go with TCU plus the 13 in that matchup. Another one I like, hey, Michigan off that tough beat versus Wisconsin. Let it out on somebody. They haven't got a cover on the road yet, right? So this was at 12.5. I see it's ticked up finally to 13. Don't trust Washington at home. Michigan by 20 plus there. That one. And Duke, I think they just continue to roll. Cal's a pretty good squad. I like the over, actually, in that one. I'll take the over instead. I don't want to lay 14 with Duke on the road because I think Cal is that good of a team that they could backdoor cover Duke in that one on the road, but I think the over is the play. Up and down we go. 149 seems light. I think we easily cruise into the 150. There's another one I like here. Man, talk about crappy travel spot for UCLA. Didn't they just have to be out on the road and they head back home and right back out on the road? And now you have to play Penn State. Now, and Penn State's a home dog. I don't trust UCLA out on the road. So far, look what they've done. I haven't covered anything. And now you're the favorite. Good luck. Give me Penn State plus the 4.5 there in that matchup. And I think that's it here in this one. Yep, that's it for me in college basketball. That leaves us with some NBA to look at. So, hey, let's head on to the NBA action we've got for Wednesday's evening. We'll split it up. Well, we got 7 on the card, so we'll do the early ones, which include Cleveland into Philadelphia to take on the 76ers, Raptors into take on the Pacers. DJ game of the night. We got Brooklyn taking on the Pelicans. And then we got the no defense game of the night, I guess. Well, or injury list, who's in, who's out. Jazz in to take on the Bulls. Head on over to Ron. What do you like there, NBA-wise?
Yeah, normally I would take the Jazz, but, man, I don't see Markkanen in there or Keontae George, so I'll go with the Bulls here, lay the 4.5. Brooklyn hasn't been a favorite all year on the road, and I guess they're laying points here in Pelican land. The Pelicans still 3-9 on my spreadsheet, so I'll look at Brooklyn in that one.
Did it flip?
Did it flip?
I think Pelicans might be laying a point now.
My spreadsheet was blank. Never been a favorite on the road.
Because yeah, I'm seeing +1s there, Brooklyn in that one.
Yeah, I'll still take Brook. Let me look at it here. Yeah, 9 and 7 as a dog. Yeah, I'll take them.
+1.5 in some places. Definitely flip it a roo on that line.
I don't trust the damn Pelicans. No.
I don't trust the Pelicans at all either. This is a back-to-back spot for the Pelicans too, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. So I'm with you. I don't care. I like Brooklyn there in that spot. That's just this. I don't trust the Pelicans back-to-back. I think they're 0-2 at home this season off the back-to-back spot. Nope, don't trust that. I like the over Utah, Chicago. That thing just keeps dropping. So it was a lot higher than that. And then with the news of some guys sitting out, well, Utah's in the first half of a back-to-back, so they play again tomorrow night. Does the Jazz, and I think they might be looking forward to that game a little bit. As you said, marking us out for this one, but it looks like he's got an illness, so maybe he's got a cold.
Well, it looks like George is in. My bad. George is in. Okay.
24 bout flu. Bad case of Montezuma's revenge. I think he's back into it tomorrow. I bet you. I wouldn't doubt it. So I like the over there. I think that turns into a track meet. What like there in the first 4 early NBA action, Alessandro?
I'll go to this another DGen special here. Raptors and Pacers, especially you just look at this injury report. RJ Barrett out, Mamu Kalashvili out, Podol out, Quickly out, Gary Temple out. RJ Barrett, I don't know if I've already said that. It's looking like Ingram and Barnes are going to be really the main 2 guys. I'm not a big Jamal Shed guy. I could back the Pacers. Yeah, I get it. They're 9-31. I think they get their 10th win of the season here. Looking for a McConnell to do something off the bench. Siakam have a big night versus his former team. Yes, I can get behind the Pacers here on the money line. I also like the Sixers. Again, another little good matchup here. Almost a pick-em price you're getting here with this one. I like Tyrese Maxey here to take this game over. Edgecombe as well. McCain off the bench. Plenty of pieces here. Embiid's looking probable tonight as well. If you could just get the average of 15, 16 points out of even a Paul George, which is what he's been doing as of late, I think Sixers can win this one here. So I like the Philadelphia 76ers in that one. And then I'm staying away from that Nets-Pelicans game. You guys have fun with that one. No, thank you. And no, thank you. No, thank you with laying anything with the Bulls. I won it on the Bulls, but it's what? It was up to -1.5, 2.5. Now it's up to -4.5. I'm just good on it. So really just those first 2 there. I like Pacers. I like Sixers.
For me, it's Jazz money line or nothing in that game whatsoever. Right. The overreaction to the marketing being out, right? They'd be like, oh, and then that best of the numbers gone now at 4.5. That's why I like the over. I don't think any defense is played. But somebody thinks there's being defense because they sure bet that thing down. I like the under in the Raptors game. Just got to toss that in there with all those guys out. And the Raptors always, after playing a home game so far this year, what are they, 17-4? So they follow up a home game with the next game out is unders. And I think that's come down. It was 223, I believe, earlier this morning, and that thing's take down. First to 100. I think what did the Pacers score last time? 102, 103. Yeah, give me the you're gonna feel like a first to 100 game. Love the under there in that one. All right, let's head on to the late night MLB. We got NBA. We got MLB. So you getting excited? I was looking at some MLB. Speaking of MLB, good old Ranger Suarez got signed by the Boston Red Sox today. I see for $130 million. Adding to the Boston payroll. See, Boston's like, well, I better keep up. We got 2 juggernauts. That's always a juggernaut division in baseball. Yankees, Boston, Blue Jays now.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, Yankee fans. We picked up Ryan Weathers. He's going to save the day here for us.
8-0 sunshine.
Tough right now.
Tough, right? All right, let's head on to the late night NBA. We got Denver taking on Dallas. The Knicks in to take on the Kings. Up to 11, I see in places now in that one. And the Wizards in to take on the Clippers. Clippers laying 11.5. I don't know where Alessandro to get a start of the late night action. What do you like there?
You guys know I've been on the Nuggets train all year long. I'm not going to hop off now. I get it. Jamal Murray is looking questionable. He might not play, but Jalen Pickett stepped up. Peyton Watson stepped up. The Zeke Najee stepped up. Hunter Tyson's only projected to get 5 minutes tonight. I'm expecting him to get more than that. He's done some nice things, the big forward there out of Clemson. Yeah, I called them G League, but they've stepped up. They're trying to fight for a roster spot here. I like Aaron Gordon being probable as well. Still plenty of pieces on this Nugget squad. Outright them here. Or actually, yeah, no, they're up plus 2.5 still. So, yes, outright Nuggets plus 2.5 money line, whatever you guys like. And Knicks fan, no doubt, love the Knicks, but no way I'm laying 11.5 points with them on the road, especially. And especially after the Kings have been cashing outright as a money line dog 2 straight times here. Got no problem touching the plus 11.5 here with the Kings. I like the Russell Westbrook props starting tonight at point guard. Give me over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists out of Russell Westbrook. And this one you might want to hold your nose. I am kind of liking the Wizards tonight. I get it. Clippers are on a 10-2 ATS run, just covering a bunch of numbers, big numbers too, double-digit type spreads. They've been covering a little bit here. Don't want to lay it though with them. I think this is the final game of a little homestand they've had. About to get out on the road for a little 3-game road trip. I see Kawhi's questionable. I don't know if he's going to play tonight. I can make a case for the Wizards to finally get themselves at least a cover, because I mean they just been getting blown out. 3 straight double-digit losses here, almost 20, 30-point losses. Wizards, it's show up here for me. Plus 11.5 here with those Wizards.
I don't know, over to Ron. What do you like here?
Yeah, I look at it like Alessandro said, Denver, even though they've been without Jokic, they're actually 5-3 since he's gone down. And you look at them, they're still 5-1 as a road dog. And now I'm getting like plus 2.5, plus 3. I don't want the Mavericks. And I think Mr. Whisker said in the chat, who the hell is scoring for the Mavericks now? It looks like Davis on the shelf for a while. You're not going to even see Kyrie this year. I really doubt it. I'll take Denver plus the 2.5. They'll probably win it outright. And New York, I got Josh Hart back. Is that going to make a difference? I don't know. But like Alessandro said, it's 2 straight underdog wins of double digits. That's sick. The Kings have done. It might be a letdown. I have to look at the Knicks in this one.
There's a streak that the Knicks have covered in 6 straight as favorites against the Kings. Wins against the Kings 6 straight as well. That's a dominant streak, but I don't know. A tough game. I ain't rushing to the window. They hit back. You guys can go butt head to head on that one. I'm gonna be like the guy that just disappears over here. See what's going on over here. All right, back to the other games. Denver, Dallas. I like Denver here as well. It's just they got that streak going. They just as a road dog, even on the second leg of a back-to-back, 5 straight as a dog. So yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Dallas. So Denver it is there. And then Washington and the Clippers. I don't know if I can get there either side. I want like 11.5 with the Clippers and the Wizards. They are a coin flip. Literally, it is a coin flip. It is 5-5 ATS their last 5 games, or last 10 games. 5-5 coin flip best price. So hit the Looney will be the we'll take the Wizards and the head, which is still the queen on this one.
Trae Young, hey, I want to go to Washington, but I don't want to play.
It's the coin flip NBA game, the play of the day, the coin flip. The Looney play, we'll call it. We'll call it the Looney play.
Call it the Trae Young play.
He's not back till after the All-Star break. We'll call it the Looney play of the day. It's the Loons, so that means it's the Wizards plus the 11.5. They need to be up to it. Gotta get up to it or into it. It's the into it. Gotta get into it. Into the into it though. There in that one. All right, that wraps up the sports action here on Wednesday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey, Mr. West is joining us in the chat. Richard Lockhart in the chat as well. He likes the Dallas team total under there in that game. That's not a bad way to look at that game as well. Someone likes the Bulls. Woo! Michael likes the Bulls. Hickman in the liking the Bulls there in that one. But hey, that brings us to the player prop parlay game in the future. Leave it up to the capper to decide where they want to give out here. And then they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony'sPicks.com, because that's where you can find our best bets and premium plays are over at Tony's Picks. Head on over to Ron to get us going. What do you got?
Yeah, we talked it up. The Denver game, I think that's probably one. I'm getting a parlay. I'm also going to go with the Chicago Bulls on the money line. Last time Markkanen didn't play, they got beat by 150. So, yeah, I can't take the Jazz without Markkanen. And finally, we'll lay the Sixers on the money line as well. So Sixers, Nuggets, and Bulls. What I got tonight, I got a 3-pack in college basketball. I got my best bet, which is the full court press. I got the, of course, the NHL Blue Line best bet, and I got another one for sale there, an extra. And let's see, what else do we have? What else? Hockey, NBA, of course, NBA. We've got that. My 3-point play. Coming off 2 losers, lost with the Bucks last night on that best bet, and I lost with the Montreal Canadiens on my best bet on the ice. So looking to back that back up, but hit 2 in a row on soccer best bet, so that's rolling. So let's keep it going and let's make some money. Pair us up, man. You see us all on the leaderboards. I'm creeping up that 7-day leaderboard right now. So had a bad start to the year. Hopefully to turn it around right now, and the winter sports are where I can do it. So pair us up, man. Let's make some money.
Head on over to Alessandro. What do you got here for us?
I'll give you one from college, one from pro, a little 2-teamer here. Give me the Nuggets on the money line and give me those Auburn Tigers on the money line. Love that one tonight, little 2-teamer. And then, I have a hockey NHL one-timer play of the day, my best bet in hockey. I have a 3-pack in the NBA and a 3-pack in college hoops. Ready to get back in the green here. It was an ugly day yesterday, but it's been a pretty hot 7 days. And then for something for this 49er guy here in the chat, they get rolled up this weekend. This is Darnold's time to show that he should have been the quarterback of those 49ers. Sounds crazy, but I remember that Christmas game there against the Ravens a while back when Purdy threw those ugly 4 interceptions. Darnold came right in relief, almost brought them back. I think Darnold's been having a thorn in his side for this 49er organization. I think this is his finest couple of hours versus those 49ers. I'll be all over those Seahawks this weekend. Sorry, SF Niner.
Hey, can't always be on this equal on the east side of everything, right?
I am laying 7 points. I'll give you that. I am laying 7 points there.
Yep. Definitely. It's the break, right? It's the bye week. Definitely. But hey, for me here, I'm going to go Penn State plus the points. We're going to go the Philadelphia Flyers at the money line and give you the under in the Raptors game, little 3-teamer for you. And over at Tony's Picks, hey, I got a 5-pack college basketball. Absolutely love the college basketball slate today. And then I got my NHL Bottle Rocket play of the days in there as well. I'm going to throw in a late steam play in the NBA. So, hey, best time to go aboard long term. You'll get that email directly to you when you jump aboard long term here at Tony's Picks. That is the way to go. Take advantage. 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. Pair up your 2 favorite cappers you see here at Tony's Picks and put them to work, making some money for you. And hey, also when you're more long-term, prop plays, if a capper puts in some prop plays, those are thrown into the long-term pass. As we alluded to, that late steam play is definitely for all long-term subscribers. Get that email to you. And coming soon to Tony's Picks, it'll be SMS right to you. So you'll get text messages when that play drops from your favorite capper that you've subscribed with. So definitely jump aboard. Tony'sPicks.com. Quick link in the description. Hey, that wraps it up for Wednesday. We're here on the Happy Hour show 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, 5:15. We usually get going about here on the Happy Hour. So, hey, glad you're joining us. Make sure you subscribe. There's lots of content, as Alessandro said. Hey, he'll be coming a little bit later in a few hours here with the Look Ahead show. And then we'll have Ramon on the Night Moves show is going as well. And then you see Tony's videos usually drop around somewhere in the middle of all that live show action going on. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. Go check out all the content we got going here. And if you're looking for some NHL scores, hey, go check out Chris. He's got you going on some NHL goal scores today with his NHL video going. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, and that's just awful. But go check out Chris. He's got his. You can see it there. The hit list, that's it. The hit list, that's it. Go over and check out the hit list. He's got you covered on some NHL goal scores. Hey, any final words before we head on out?
Best of luck to everybody.
Enjoy the games tonight.
Have yourself a good one, everybody. Take care. See you again soon.